Day 2 here at Rogers Center, and I'm taking the hike up to the 500 level. I'm already winded, man. I gotta work on my cardio. Here's a quick tour of the upstairs. So I'm up in the 500 level here at Rogers Center, and like the 200 level, there are a lot of limitations up here. A lot of obstructed views and a lot of areas here in the park that are cutting out entire areas of the outfield. I am sitting in an actual seat up here in left field. I'll show you the view here in just a moment. But before I do, just a quick few observations. If you're looking 200 level, if you're looking 500 level, why they don't call it the 300 level, I don't know. But if you're looking one of the upper level areas, it's okay. But I would recommend you do roughly at the base towards home plate if you're in that 200 or 500 level. You can go somewhere between the base and the outfield, but I wouldn't go too much deeper. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with a lot of lost areas, corners of the field that you're not able to see. It's going to disrupt that. The other thing that I would tell you about the 500 level up here is they have zero selection for food. Quite honestly, walking through most of the park here at Rogers Center, there aren't a lot of choices. Now, some of that is because you're in a major city, so there are plenty of restaurants in and around the park, which is great. But inside the park, very few choices, and up here in the 500 level, even fewer. So you take your most basic ballpark menu imaginable, hot dogs, peanuts, pizza, maybe some fries or a pretzel, and that's what you have up here in the 500 level, basically for every stand. There aren't any variety of stands up here. There are quite a few beer carts, but as you saw from a couple of clips earlier, you just have constant walking areas with nothing. No carts, no options, no selections. I haven't seen anything in the way of desserts or kettle corn or ice cream for kids or anything like that, which honestly is a little bit of a surprise, especially when you look around here and see how many seats there are up here in this 500 level. So this is an actual seat, and I'm going to show you that view right now. This is the last spot I'm going to show here in the 500 level here at Rogers Center. And that is, as near as I can tell, the highest row in the entire ballpark. So I am in the 500 level. I am row 37, seat 7. happen to wear 37 on the rare occasion I pretend to play baseball. And my kid wears number 7, so I figured this is the perfect spot to end my 500 level tour. So it's up here, but quite honestly, the views up here are better than a lot of the outfield areas for the 200 level, as well as here in the 500 level, because by and large, the view's really not that obscured. So are you up here? Yeah. Am I winded? You know it. Evidently, I got to go on a diet when I get home. But, you know, here's the thing. Not everybody can afford tickets to games like this. These tickets aren't cheap, regardless of where you're at. Trips like this aren't cheap. So please understand, when I'm being critical of ballparks like this, areas, you know, maybe of parks that don't show as well or that the seats maybe aren't as great, you go with what you can afford, you enjoy the game, you're going to love every minute of it. The whole goal of these videos for me is to just kind of give you some ideas of maybe where to look and where not to look, depending on where your budget is. If your budget puts you in some of these obscured views, hey, you're in the park, you're at a playoff game, you're at a World Series game, you're at opening day, you could be at so many cool games, and even if your seats aren't perfect, and here at this park, quite honestly, there are a lot of imperfect seats. You're still here, you're enjoying the moment, you're part of the moment, you're part of the crowd, so love your time here. And yeah, I'm gonna head back down to my seat and enjoy the game. I'm gonna hope for a Mariners win. I'm gonna hope for a Cougar win against USC today. And thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit subscribe. If you didn't, thanks for watching anyway. I'm sure there's more coming for you to like or not like those too. So take it easy, have a great weekend. Go Mariners.